Hey, folks, welcome to InTheMoneyStocks.com's intraday analysis video, brought to you by the creators of proprietary price, pattern, and time methodology. Learn the PPT strategies and profit for life. My name is Gareth Soloway, Chief Market Strategist here at InTheMoneyStocks.com. So the profits continue to flow here on this Wednesday, April 9th, 2014. If you've watched my previous videos that are posted on YouTube and all over the website and all over the internet, you know that basically every day we're taking profits on trades that we've put out. If you go back to Monday, we took out a bunch of profits on short plays like Visa for 10%, Triple D, 3D Systems for 12%, and then we ultimately bought stocks like Netflix, like LinkedIn, like Pandora. Yesterday I sold Pandora for 10%. Today I sold LinkedIn for over 10%. Take a look at LinkedIn today, guys. Look at this move. Just an awesome move. We bought it right down here. Bottoming tail intraday into major support. 158.35 was our entry, and we sold it this morning right up here at around the 175.35 right here. And that is a 10% plus gain on that trade in literally 2 trading days. 1, 2. Bam. Beautiful thing. Also, I'm still holding my long on Netflix, which again, we are up. We bought in around the 337 level, and it's now trading at 351. And again, keep in mind, we were buying longs when everyone else was super bearish. You go to any website out there, you go to the media like CNBC, they were all panicking, fearful, freaking out, and we were stepping up because we have the PPT methodology, the methodology that teaches you how to read the charts where the low is and the high is. And just before that, we were short Visa, 3D Systems, a bunch of other stocks. And everyone out there, so bullish, yet we were short and we made money on those. All right? The gain now for 2013 is above 130%. Even if you put 10% in each trade, you're still up over 13% for the year, while the S&P 500 is literally flat. That is sick, folks. All right, it's easy to make money when the markets go up 30% in 2013, but how you like them apples now, right? I mean, that's what you have to ask. I mean, who's managing your money? Are you managing your money? Are you having gains like that? 99.9% of people are not. So in any case, going back to the markets, the rally continues as expected. We got the Fed minutes out today at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, and a lot of commentary from the Fed about changing the basis for why they're going to raise interest rates, and it doesn't seem to be about the jobs number, the unemployment number anymore, and they're kind of moving away from that. The market liked that, and again, it has nothing to do with that. It's more to do with the fact that the markets were due for a bounce. Okay, and the markets have rallied now and moved higher. Now, guess what? I'm getting ready to short stocks again. Why? Because the charts are going to tell us when to. In fact, I just put out a new trade alert for our members. And again, if you become a member in themoneystocks.com, that's in themoneystocks.com, you'll get that alert, which I just put out literally about 10-15 minutes ago. So good stuff there. And I'll be putting out more in the coming days as the charts get ripe for the picking. We'll be putting those out as well. Most likely, I will be taking my money off Netflix pretty soon, either later today or tomorrow, pocketing that beautiful profit and moving on to the next trade. All right, it's just a matter of rinsing and repeating, rinsing and repeating. Go short, go long, go short, go long. Make money both sides of the market while the markets are literally just going up and down along a tight range. Net zero on the markets, but you're getting a couple percent move up, couple percent move down, and that's good enough for 5 to 10% gains on individual stocks if you know how to find the right beta plays and the right charts. All right, so again, where could the markets be going as they're continuing to advance higher? Well, right now you're into this little pivot area right here, but you're above the 200. You're consolidating. I think there's a little bit more upside, but not much. My guess is we'll go up to about here, right in this range. If I zoom out, you can see this little pivot area right here, this area. That's my guess about where we kind of put in a little short-term pivot. If you look at this dramatic move down, this is all inside bars. This tells me that ultimately the markets will head lower unless we take out this high. This is a beautiful little pivot high, great reversal, obviously, and we continue down pretty substantially. We went from 189.50 on the SPY, which mirrors the S&P 500, to a low of 184. That was a $5.50 drop in a matter of 2 days or so. And now you've bounced back, and you're getting a nice little bounce back, which is great. That's awesome. But the key is, where is it going to stall out? My guess is tomorrow we have a little bit of an early push up, and it kind of stalls out and it takes us into next week where we start to see some downside. So really awesome stuff, guys. If you can read the charts, I always like to say, that the movie Dodgeball. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. If you can read the charts, you can profit. I mean, it's just that simple. Okay. All right. Other than that, let's take a look at a couple stocks out here. Obviously, the stocks that we've been in are rocking and rolling. We can take a look at Pandora, which is up again today. I'm not in this anymore, but it's up another $1.30, another 5%. Just an amazing run. This was our buy level right down here on a Pierce of 26. We bought in at 25.95 and sold yesterday for 10%. It's continued to grind up. Take a look at Priceline. Priceline's up another $41 today. This is a great move on Priceline, folks. And it's actually going to be a good shorting opportunity. This is your level to short. If you can get up here around the 12, let's see here, around the 12.45 level, that's going to be your target. 12.45, which is about $19, $18 to go. So we'll watch that very closely and see. And just continuing to kind of scan through. Just trying to look and see if there's anything of interest. The easy money's been made on the upside already, so that's not the place to go anymore. If you're going to look for profits, you got to now find the next trade which is coming up. And this is one thing I want to always remind you guys of. All right, when you're looking for a trade, you never want to be a follower. If the move has already started, you're late to the punch. Jumping on board will put yourself in risk, and you'll ultimately lose money. What you need to do is be the first in the trade. Most people are too scared to do that. I'm not. Why? Because I read the charts, and I'll teach you how to read the charts. JPM today only up 22 cents. We're still seeing the banking sector lag. Goldman Sachs is having a pretty decent bounce, but still, again, what a drop on Goldman. From 167 up here, went down to 155. It's a big drop in just a couple days, and now you're trading inside bar. I think Goldman has a little bit more upside, minimally here, and maybe to the 200, wherever that is when price gets into it. So I would say somewhere in the 160 level is your retrace level on Goldman before it may start to come back in again. Okay? All right, next up, let's see what else we have here. Let's take a look at Visa today. Visa's up $4. Beautiful. That was a short we covered at 203 a few days ago, and obviously that was pretty much the dead lows. Great cover there. 3D Systems, take a look at 3D Systems, up $1.75. We covered it down here. Man, trading's been so good lately. It's unbelievable. All right, on that note, enough's enough. I'm going to get back to trading, folks. I mean, there's too much money to be made out here, too many trade options. I can just encourage you. That's all I can do. Come take the 7-day free trial to the Research Center. That's where you need to go to get the trade alerts that I'm giving out. And profit. Profit all year long. We profited some crazy amount, like 500% last year. And even if you put 10% in each trade, you were still up 50% for the year. This year, we're already on pace to do about that as well, and the market is more flat. Last year was an easier market. It went straight up. This year, the average person's going to have trouble. We won't, because swing trading actually does better in choppy markets. Have a great afternoon, great evening, folks. Come join us here at InTheMoneyStocks.com.